All right, chat. Donation deck number 2 from Zach Young. Thank you to Zach Young for submitting this donation deck. We have some coffers. So most of this is pretty straightforward. Most of this is standard stuff that you've probably seen before. Coffers, Field of Ruins, Urborgs, that's the combo here. If you have Urborg and Coffers, you can make a ton of mana to cast your expensive cards. It's like mono black Tron kind of thing. Cling to Dust for cycling, Bloodchief's Fatal Push, and Thoughtseize for interaction, Bowmasters and Edict in the 2 slot, because this deck does have a problem, you'll notice. A lot of 1s, but not a lot of 2s, so it doesn't have a ton of stuff to do on turn 2. But that's kind of where Troll comes in, because you have, if you count Troll as a 1-drop, you now have 16 1-mana cards, so you can very frequently, if you don't have a 2-drop, you can go 1-drop into double 1-drop and just use your mana more efficiently. And that's the new addition here. So we're not really abusing Troll in the sense of we have persists to get it back, but it's more so we're just shaving lands for Troll so we can have more stuff to do with our mana. And, I mean, sometimes you just hardcast this thing with 6 mana. You are a Coffers deck. You make a boatload of mana, so that could come up, and maybe it will. And then, again, more removal here in the form of March of Wretched Sorrow. Very powerful with Coffers, because you can make X a bunch and gain a bunch of life. And then we have Karns, 3 rings in the main, 1 ring in the board, and then our Sheoldreds and Damnations. Sideboard is 4 Leylines and 11 Karn targets, so may or may not be doing a lot of sideboarding in this league. But yeah, Coffers, here we go. I think this hand's too bad. Okay, this is better. Don't need second Karn. Hopefully draw Urborg. Rat out. That's the 1 mana, give a thing -1/-1, make a rat. Could maybe swap Cling to Dust for that. What's different between this and regular Coffers? The biggest difference is the Troll of Khazad-dms. I had it the whole time. Yeah, you can sack a ring, but you want to play something on curve, right? You want to ideally play something in the first 3 turns that you can sacrifice to Beseech the Mirror, so you can curve into it on turn 4. I'm sorry, what? Chat, who let this man cook? Who let this man cook? Yeah, Blade of the Oni jump scare. Oh wait, it has 1 toughness. Chat, it has 1 toughness. Get some bad news for you, buddy. That's the real that is the real reason that Bowmasters is here, is just keeping Blade of the Oni in check. Could have upkeep that to play around Surge. Probably should have. RC Denver is the same month as PT Chicago. Is it really? That's kind of wild. Yeah, I should have upkeep that. Giver of Runes. Jesus. Okay. So why don't we go... I should play the Coffers this turn in case I draw another Coffers. So let's go Bloodchief's Thirst this. And then I should probably Edict them now. On-token creature, I think. So I want to kill the Giver. Let them have a 2/2. Are they like back-to-back weeks, Tonber? Or is it 1, 2 weeks, and then the other? Either way, that's kind of fucked up. Got bad news for you, buddy. I got 2 of them things. Okay, they played their land. This is certainly a hammer deck of all time. Opponents made some interesting card choices, to say the least. Attacking with a Trained Arbidon. True. Anonymous, thank you for that tier 1 sub. Greatly appreciate the sub. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you very much. You know what's funny? I could uptick on Nettlecyst. Karn goes to 6. Next turn, Chump Block Nettlecyst, it goes to 4. And they can't re-equip. Yeah. I mean, they'll still have the Nettlecyst attacking the Karn this turn, but they do lose the Germ the turn after, which is nice. What's my user on Discord? Type !Discord, and then you should be able to just DM me from there if you join the Discord. You can just, like, go to a message that I sent and just DM me from there. That playing against the Cube deck, it kind of feels like it. Okay, how much mana do I have? I could use the Urborg as a Lotus Petal just to play Wurmcoil. It's probably good enough. I don't know how they beat a Wurmcoil with no cards in hand. Inkmoth Nexus. Well, that might do it. Okay. I can Damnation to get the other Karn back. That seems kind of loose. I can... I'm actually a little bit worried about dying to Sigarda's Aid now. Okay, this might just be... get Ring. Yeah, Ring's probably fine. I guess if I'm gonna get Ring, I might as well draw a card first, right? I should probably attack first before getting Ring. Not that they're gonna chump block anyways. Okay, draw a card. Attack, no reason not to. They can move the Nettlecyst now, but I don't think that matters. We just want to find a second Coffers. I've seen a Tidallos color in like 10 years, yeah. Black-White Hammer. When's the last time you saw Blade of the Oni? You ever seen that one before? I can assure you I have not. Okay, they are equipping Nettlecyst. Based. We can always hold up March of Wretched Sorrow in the event they do draw a Hammer. Drop. It's good too. Okay, we can no longer lose the game. We can no longer lose. We already couldn't lose, but, you know, now we really can't lose. In the draft format. Was that card good in draft? It seems like it is. 3/1 Menace, you can make it a 5/5. It's probably powerful. Giver of Runes. That's the one card. The one card I could not beat. Five, 6, 7. I'm just gonna do this for max. I want to get the Surge out of their hand. I know they probably have Surge, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if they didn't have this Giver, then I'd be fine. Thankfully, we killed the Giver. I don't know how else I was gonna win this game. Could have Sheoldred it first, but okay. Sacrifice a non-token creature. I think Shadow still had a chance in Pure Modern. Absolutely, yeah. It was like one of the most played decks in the first event, for sure. It's like, why are you still playing? Can we just move on here? Like, what's going on? Okay, so there are some instances where you can board in some of the Karn targets if you have bad main deck cards. The only card that's kind of sus is Cling to Dust, because everything else is removal. Is there anything in the sideboard that I think I don't have time for that I'd rather have in the main deck? No, I don't think so. I think I'd rather just have Clings to cycle. Shadow was the most played deck in the first Pure Modern tournament, for sure. What's up, Fleck? How you doing, buddy? I would not be surprised if Shadow did very well this weekend, too. Especially with the addition of Preordain. Like, you really don't lose that much from the supplemental sets. The main loss is Bowmaster, but, you know, Bowmaster and Murktide, I guess. You can easily play without those cards. 27, feel it, yeah. 67 is the new 45, or something like that. In Pure Modern, no Lord of the Rings cards. Or MH1 or MH2. All supplemental sets. Wow, this hand is weird. I've never seen a hand with 3 removal spells against Hammer that I've wanted to mulligan more. But I think I'm going to keep it. Not sure if this is a good idea. It's like, March is kind of awkward on the draw. Oh, my hand's good against Thoughtseize, I'll tell you that much. Don't care about that one. You can have as many of those as you'd like. Did take a March. Just draw the 4th. Let's lead Swamp. I don't think I'm ever cycling this, but I might pitch it to March. Yeah, I'm going to wait a turn on the Troll, because I might just want to pitch it to March. And honestly, given that I've drawn all lands, I probably do. I mean, if they don't do anything, I don't have to cast the March yet, which is nice. Like, if they're just going to keep missing land drops, I'll just chill. Commander sets? Yeah, well, nah, no commander sets. Well, those cards are already not legal in Modern, right? I kind of don't want to Field of Ruin here, because they could have Surge, and Surge is kind of a blowout. It's just Stone Rain. I'll just play Swamp and pass. I have no reason to do anything. As long as I'm hitting my land drops, I can just sit here and do nothing. Because they're not advancing their board state. Played No Ban Modern. What's the most popular deck in No Ban Modern these days? The last time I played it was Depths. Okay, it looks weird, but I'm gonna march in response because I don't want them being able to play a land and then have protection up. That's why I'm doing it in response. I know it doesn't matter because I have two, but if I let it resolve, they take one, play land two, and then I can't march. Depths and Simic Oko. Yeah, I guess Oko makes a lot of sense. That card's kind of fucked up. Yeah, Eldrazi, sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything from like LOTR and MH2 that would be busted in No Ban Modern. I mean, I'm sure like Saga's probably broken because you can Saga from Mox Opal. Jesus. I'm assuming that's the random Oko piles. Saga, Oko, Opal, Astrolabe, stuff like that. Alright, what are you working with over there, buddy? Sus. I think I'm gonna field them now. Because they probably don't have basic swamp in their deck. And I'm kind of down to just cut them off. Oh, you know what time it is next turn, chat? Are you ready? Chat, are you ready? Just don't scoop. Oh, right, they have Mana Tide. Never mind. We're not casting that. Fuck. Definitely not casting that. Alright, you can go. We'll draw a land next turn. It's fine. I actually forgot about Mana Tide for a second. Maybe they'll tap out. Why aren't we still playing? You know, you can just like you can just move on to the next one. That's the beauty. That's the really nice thing about Magic. You can just move on to the next game. You don't have to play. Alright, there we go. 1-0. They paid 2 tickets for the match. True. Very true. And I've really wanted to own an Ultimate Rare, but a lot of the ones for Edison are just way too expensive. And that was a way for me. That thing was only, I think it was like $7. And it was so cheap. It's very affordable. And they still look as good as all the other Ultimate Rares. You got top 8 at Nats? I didn't know that. That's kind of sick. What were you playing? Were you playing Vayu? What you got over there? Burn. It's gotta be Vortex, I think. El Goblino. Thanks for the land, by the way. Shout out to our opponent. It's probably better to Fatal Push there, because then I could get the Goblin Guide trigger. Not that I need another land, because I just have this anyways. Play Coffers here in case I draw second Coffers next turn. We got the creatures on lock. We have 2 fetches. They have 1 fetch. At 12? What's the plan here? I feel like the plan is maybe Wurmcoil. Coil Taste Burn, I thought I had to change it. It's not Taste Fine again, so I mean it's almost done. Probably, yeah. I usually change mine weekly. We don't have enough mana to Chalice for 1. I only have 5 mana this turn. I think I'm just gonna get Wurmcoil and pass. We still have Fatal Push Up if they draw a creature. And depending on what we draw, I might just go for Ring next turn. Yeah, Wurmcoil pass. It's going to be a little tight, depending on what their draw steps are. That's a good sign. That's not a good sign. I'm going to die. Oh, that is a good draw. Holy shit. So, I think I just play Wurmcoil and hold up Cling, right? Yeah, we know they have Bloodstained Mire in hand. Like, I guess I could go for Chalice, but I don't even want a Chalice on 1, given that I've drawn Clang. What if I Chalice on 2, and then hold up Clang? Well, is it not better to just Chalice 2 this turn? Chalice 2, hold up Clang? You think Wurmcoil first? Yeah, I guess Wurmcoil at effectively 11 is probably good enough. Well, let's grab the Chalice, just in case Karn dies. Wait, no, this doesn't work, though, because if I don't Chalice this turn, they can just Skullcrack me next turn, right? Yeah, this doesn't even really work. I think I actually just Chalice here. Ah, oh, God, it's so close. It's really close. I have 6-7 mana. Chalice 2... No, let's just go for broke. Let's just play the Wurmcoil. I don't know if this is right. I'm not sure if this is right. It's really close. Okay, now they can't double 2-drop. They can save the Skullcrack for next turn. I guess I can respond to Skullcrack and Cling. Not sure what's correct that turn. It's very close. Get Elixir. We don't have Elixir, do we? I know some lists play it, but no, we don't have Elixir. Yeah, it is called the Vortex off the top. Did not respond to this. This is your plan? Okay, well, you're just dead, so... If this is your plan, then you can't win. Combat. Yeah, now they're just dead. 2... Chalice on 2... 1... Plus on nothing... I can actually do it this way and flashback Cling, right? Oh, but I have to exile the troll to do that? Yeah, this is kind of stupid. I thought I was going to have enough mana to flashback Cling. Okay, never mind. I'll just pretend I didn't do that. Are Doom points broken right now or something? I've been watching this whole time and points haven't changed. Really? It's interesting. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if anybody else is having issues. Maybe it's like a Twitch thing. Maybe, yeah, maybe try refreshing. Gotta get those Doom points. Alright, well, it's good that it's working for other people. Quest to VIP. You just gotta stop reckless gambling. Chat, do not get it twisted. Will not rebuild your life. This hand's great. Maybe this deck's just broken. I know. Well, wait till you see the third deck, Tyler. It's even more of a normal deck. Okay, second Urborg's kind of sus. This is what you decided to show up with? My brother in Christ. I guess I will select the... Skewer the Critics. I mean, I guess they boarded path for Wurmcoil and Sheoldred, so it, like, kind of makes sense. But a burn hand without burn spells? What is going on here? Okay, so they have Reprieve Path. Can Reprieve Karn. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna main phase this. Because we know they have Reprieve. I donated for Doom to play Stock Spirits and be punted the 5-0. It's not the first 5-0 that I punted, and it certainly won't be the last. You know, that's why you're all here, right? That's why everybody subs to the channel, just to watch the punts. Alright, so I'm at 3. Kind of Monka-S. Oh, it's also really sus if I don't find a land. Oh, God, I have to do this now, don't I? This actually might be kind of sus. Yeah, but it's +1 life Tonber. 2-3 with the Burza deck. They just draw to their fucking Boros Charm? My brother in Christ. So their hand was unplayable, and they drew back-to-back Boros Charms? I mean, good beats. Yeah, it was like, I said at the end of the video, it was like a 2-3, but it was a much more impressive 2-3 than your usual 2-3. God, keep unplayable hand, draw back-to-back Boros Charms. Why can't I do that? Alright, I will simply just draw Urborg. It's fine. I don't think I can mull these hands. Sure, that's fair. Well, I mean, it puts them down a card, though, right? You realize that. So it's like, it frees up their mana, but they might not have anything to do with that mana, right? Like, I understand what you're saying. What do you want to board in? I have 4 Leylines and 11 Karn targets. I don't have a sideboard. That's just what this deck is. I'm not going to board in Leyline of the Void against them. Yeah, I gotcha. It's not a card you actively want against them, if you can avoid it. Right, yeah. That's what my sideboard is, Citrino, yeah. Alright, gonna need an Urborg right about now, chat. Gonna need one of them there Urborgs. Urborg? Hey, creature, please. Oh, play creature. Alright, better than nothing, I guess. Even a swamp would have been fine. I could have just played Sheoldred. Are they going to let me field their canyon? I love that. I have to do it now. I'm at 11 or 10. Think they have reprieve? they might have reprieve. Wouldn't be surprised. I can field. I can actually field and coffers, right? Yeah, field and Sheoldred. That's like kind of perfect. Yeah, this is perfect because this cuts them off white. They can't reprieve me. Well, they float mana, then I just go second main. No way they have a basic plains, right? Dude, imagine if they got basic here. All right, second main. Could still be dead. Okay, probably not dead now. I cast the Sheoldred card. They have 2 mountains. Yeah, they don't even have a 3rd mountain. Some lists do, but are they going to double bolt Sheoldred? They are not. They're going to double bolt me. All right. Well, I go back up to 6. 4, 5, 6. I can just go Karn Ring, right? Yeah. Draw card. Yeah, you're dead. All right. Good game. Yeah, special summon Sheoldred. Good game. Both teams fought hard. Not really. Oh, they can path my Sheoldred now. MJ Goff Fow. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Chat, why are they still playing? Miss Lethal? How did I miss Lethal? Does it matter? Ooh, I got an idea. I'm just having fun. The One Ring can be turned into a 4/4. Oh, sure, yeah. Chat, you know what's about to happen? No! Come on, man! These people gotta let me troll sometimes. They gotta let me troll. We can do it, though, I believe. Man, if I just open Coffers Urborg every game, I know why people play this deck now. We're not very close right now. We're getting there, though. But if we all band together, it only takes one to start the train, you know? Did someone say band together? Kind of. I think that's what I said. Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh music? I mean, also based. Does this burn again? A lot of burn tonight. No. Less likely to be burned now. This hand does have Splinter Twin. I mean, it's essentially the same thing as just opening Natty Tron, right? Ooh, tap my foothills to cycle Lorien, 5-head. So this is Rhinos. How's the Rhinos matchup? It's probably close. Did Tupac do a rep over Mr. Rogers? I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. Also, chat, follows. If anybody is not following the stream already, we're trying to make that push to 20k followers. If we could get the 20k before the end of the year, I mean, that's pretty far away, but that would be ideal. So if you're not following the stream, that doesn't even cost you anything. There's no reason not to follow the stream. I think... Do I draw step? I draw step fields. I'm not suggesting people make alternate accounts, but I'm also not suggesting that. Can't do that. Black. So I don't get to hold up Sheoldred's Edict this way. But, yeah, maybe it's kind of irrelevant. 20k toes reveal. No. You're a man, bro! Stoked we're getting a new whack. What's the new whack? Do you have a link? I haven't seen that yet, Psalms. Been a Monka TOS. There's Doom TOS now. I don't think I ever had Monka TOS. Alright, this is kind of a bit dicey if they have Force. I think I should lead with Ring. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna lead with Ring. I think no matter what I cast is getting Force this turn. Wow. Did not expect that to happen. No real reason to do that now. I just want to find a Thoughtseize. I mean, they definitely don't have Force. If they had it, they would have countered the ring. At 20k, will I stream an RCQ? Alright, 3 mana 2/2. ETB, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. But it's 3 mana's the problem. I mean, we can maybe cook with that. Can maybe do some cooking. I mean, if they have main deck Insult to Injury, Questing Beast would not do it, because I can march the Questing Beast. Yeah, the adventure part just doesn't matter. That's not what you're playing it for. Perfect. It's the exact card that I wanted to find, because I just want to take their Force. They drew Force, because, I mean, we kind of assume they don't have it. I believe the full set is spoiled, but I am not 100% as to when it's going to be available online. So they didn't play the Shardless. I think I should take Flame of Anor? Maybe it is better to take the Shardless. I'm just thinking that Flame of Anor can get them, like, draw them out of it. Like, I don't really think I care about the Shardless. My hand's just all removal, right? I think this is the only card that I care about. I'm wondering if I don't even cast Damnation this turn. I could just go Karn EE. Then if I pop EE, they can kill Karn. Yeah, I should probably Damnation. Okay, I'll Damnation. Oh, yeah, they can just Subtlety the Karn. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'll Damnation. And I guess I'll use the Cling. Yeah, just because I have a mana floating. Nice. Okay, well, if I knew I was going to draw a second Damnation, then yeah, I don't care about the Shardless. I don't know if they can win anymore. Don't think they can win. They also didn't cast a Subtlety? When you have 3 of them in hand? That can't be right. What? Why would you not play one of your 3 Subtleties? That doesn't make any sense at all. Think you're going to convert on 3 of them? Even if you cast one and play the Shardless, you can still pitch the other one. That's really weird. I mean, I'm fine with it. Again, I can't lose this game. How much mana do we have? I have 12. What can I do with 12 mana? Hobby, thank you very, very much for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. I think I want a Damnation first. I mean, I guess if I Damnation Karn, they just Subtlety, but that's, like, totally fine. I'll just put the Subtlety on top. Yeah, and then if they Subtlety this, I can use my mana left over to Clang. They literally can't win this game. Top. I'm just going to use my mana now. I'll just play Bowmaster, actually. I don't really need to Cling yet. Alright. Yeah, they're dead. The game is over. I'm assuming they pitched a Subtlety, right? Okay. Untap, draw. Hobby, I don't know if I get... Hobby, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Let's draw now. Maybe find third coffers. Not find third coffers, but we go here. It's 12 mana. Can Karn first. Yep, doesn't matter. Top. I'm just gonna march this for a bunch. I'm gonna leave one floating in case they drew Forest, then I can play the other march. I don't need cards. I'm just gonna gain life. I've done. Go. 104.3A at its finest. Thoughts on the marginally better Flame Bless bolts? Torch the Tower. 1 mana instant bargain. Deal 2 to target creature or planeswalker. If the spell is bargain, it deals 3 damage. And you scry 1. And then it exiles. That card's nice. I actually like that card quite a bit. An instant, too. It's a nice one. That's what did it in, huh? Same sideboard, right? No, I think we're not sideboarding. Cool. I love that this deck just never sideboards. It's perfect. Would have killed them to let it go to face. Yeah, no, right. That card is sweet. The shock. I like that card. Put a mulligan to 6. This hand is not it, I think. Well, we can field cycle for swamp. Yeah, you don't do sideboard. I haven't sideboarded yet. We're up a game against rhinos. I think this hand's a keep on 6. Put back no, I want to keep Cling to help cycle. Maybe I can put back Damnation. How much worse is rhinos if you switch the number of Misties with Foothills? Well, most rhinos lists play 4 of each, right? At least the rhino list that I've seen are on just 12 rug fetches, so I don't know what you're switching at that point. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of YOLO here. I don't want to go to 5. I mean, the mono green deck in Pioneer does sometimes sideboard. Like, Bobby has a whole sideboard guide. I've never really understood when and why you would sideboard in mono green. Like, that kind of stuff just doesn't really... It doesn't really, like... I don't understand those things. Sure, there is reasons. What you got over there? Lorien, Questing Beast, Subtlety, Violent Outburst. Alright, well, their hand's not great. If you find Coffers, I think we win. Or Urborg, not Coffers. Urborg. Okay, not great. Surely they didn't draw another Violent Outburst, right? Looks like they didn't. Why would they get Basic Island over Breeding Pool with Questing Beast in hand? I'm confused. That's kind of weird, champ. Alright, Urborg up the top, please. Urborg! Is Questing Beast common in rhinos? Yeah, usually 2. Okay. I think I'm just going to Edict now, so I can use my mana. Because, like, if I wait until they draw a land for Questing Beast, they're just going to sack the Subtlety anyways. There's no point in holding. So I might as well do it now. We know they have Questing Beast and 2 unknowns. It's good against Ring, Jesse. At least that's the thought. My only problem with Questing Beast and why I'm a little bit hesitant to play it is it's not great against the Ring decks that also have Solitude. Because even if they tap out for Ring and you Questing Beast them, they can still have Solitude. And that's kind of the issue. They were trying to cast Questing Beast that turn? Oh, now they know. Now they're going to get the Breeding Pool. They even have Mutavault protection for the Edict. God, that's gross. Do I like Bone Daddy better? Kind of, yeah. The nice thing about Bone Crusher is it's more flexible. Right, it's better on turn 2. They are not casting Questing Beast. Alright. This is, like, really good for me. Holy shit. No way this is gonna work, right? Wow. And now we get to Edict the Questing Beast next turn. We're gonna win this game. Even though I have not drawn a land on turn 6, we're still gonna win. Until they find a Shardless Agent, then we're dead. Did I get to your question? No, what was your question? Post it again? I did my best, but yeah, post it again. I didn't see it. Borg. It's not an Urborg, but now we can start fielding. So we can field twice and then turn on... We can field twice and then Swamp is an okay draw. Fuck! Fuck! Okay, now it's sketchy. They have 2 cards. We don't know what they are. Definitely have to field here. I could just look at your match history. How much worse is Rhinos if you switch the number of Misties with Foothills? Okay, I didn't really understand the question, Soda, because most Rhino decks usually play 4 of each. So I didn't quite understand the question. They already play 4 of each. So, like, I don't know what the replacement is. I'm playing 12 fetches right now. I haven't seen lists with less than 12. I mean, surely their last 2 cards are not Force Blue card, right? I'm wondering if it's still better to ring here. I think it is. Did have Force blue card. I mean, they're hellbent, so we get to maybe resolve Damnation next turn. I mean, if they drew another Force, then I don't know. You got me. Alright, don't draw a Force. This also did Outburst. Dodged? Perhaps? Perhaps we dodged. Dead. Not dead yet. Okay. Well, now they can't Force, and they can't Outburst. This might actually be fine. We got some time, chat. We got some time. We're doing alright. Still looking for an Urborg. Do I have enough mana to Field and Damnation? I don't, right? 2 mana, Pop, Cabal. No, I don't have enough. Alright. Goldfish showed me a list with 9 fetches. Oh, right, the 21 land lists. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Soda. I was thinking of the old list with 24, but no, you're right. The new list have 9 to 10, so it's pretty marginal. You can switch them out. It doesn't matter that much. Feels bad to put 4-path in your pure modern deck. Is this a normal feeling? It's good against Shadow. It shouldn't feel bad. Card's fine against Shadow. Urborg. Ain't sure, I guess. So Field. I can't double Field and Sheoldred. I guess we just play Sheoldred, right? Because I can't 2 Field. Can I activate 1 Field and still Coffers? I can, right? 2 Pop, Coffers for 3, and then 4. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Just pop one of the fields. Yeah, I can field once. Alright. Please didn't draw Subtlety. Subtlety, pause champ? Okay, no Subtlety it looks like. They could have Flame of Venor. Although if they drew Flame of Venor a couple turns ago, they probably would have drawn 2 cards with it, so... I love these swamps, they're so good. Well, I like this. Let's Thoughtseize you. I just want to see what they're working with before I attack. Because if they Outburst... Sure, this is fine. Okay, well if their last card's a brick, they're just dead. Yeah, they're dead. Cast. Done. Could have maybe fielded there, and I don't know if I didn't do the math. I could have maybe fielded there, but I don't think they have outs now. Opponents deal with always fetching in response to your spells. It's just like when they're F6ing. Alright, 3-0. Let's do it. This deck's good. Should I build this in paper? I would have to buy... Are coffers still randomly expensive? Like even the shitty versions? I only have 1 Urborg. I have Sheoldreds, I have Rings, I have Karns. I'd have to buy Bowmasters. It's pretty much the only thing I'd have to buy is Bowmasters and Coffers and Urborgs. I think this hand's a mulligan, right? Yeah, I think it's a little bit too. Because even if I draw Coffers, if I draw Coffers, I can't even activate the field. How can I get entry code for Pure Modern? The instructions should be on the Melee page, but DM me if you have any questions. Okay, we can field Swamp Cycle, turn to either Bowmaster or Thoughtseize. I think I keep and put back second Coffers. Nah, we run the play. No black mana, all caps. Sure about that? Chatting, no black mana. Chatting, no black mana, chatting. What's up, Daniel? Tron. Think this is typically a good matchup? I'm not sure, though. Yeah, I would assume that it was, too. I think I actually want a Bowmaster here. Yeah. I think Bowmaster is bad if they go exactly land Talisman, because I kind of would want a Thoughtseize Talisman, but getting us into play and just having just like a small threat down is nice. You DM me on Discord, perfect. Uno mas. Sent the code. Nobody leak the code. Don't be leaking. No leakers. Honor system. Can I trust you with that, chat? I don't know if I should. Now we can at least double thoughts. Oh man, I don't think I want to double Thoughtseize, right? I could just field Thoughtseize. Yeah, field Thoughtseize is nice. Am I sure this is a dono deck? No, I'm not 100% sure actually. Which one do we field? I played the mind first. Okay. In the mind of a Tron player, if you had a second copy of a Tron land, which one would you play first? At least, you know, psychologically speaking, I think if they had a second copy, it's more likely that they played that one second. So I'm going to go after the power plant. After careful deliberation. Have we had 5 Odonas before? We've had a couple, yeah. One of them was with Lantern. Oh. Oh, shit. This is not what I expected. Okay. Got him. Got him. I kind of have to take both rings. This is weird. If I take ring, they chalice on one. I think I'm just gonna hope that I can find Karn and take chalice. Not actually Trellin, by the way. It's the Trellin. It's the Trellin backup account. Also, I played against Trellin last night, and they were playing Coffers, Sultai Coffers. So that's really bad. Well, uh-oh. Yep. This is looking a bit sus. Wee bit sus. We're dead. We're dead. Yeah, we gotta find Karn. I mean, I need to find a land first. If I had drawn a land that turn, it would have been a lot better, but now they can have Counterspell up for Ring. Why not play Ring? Oh, wait. I'm just an idiot. I thought that this only made 2 mana. I'm just really stupid. God damn it. I wasn't thinking. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm dumb. Why am I so stupid? I don't know what I was thinking, chat. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Chatting yourself? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we weren't winning anyways. Alright, let's just move on to the next game. No, alright, I'll keep playing. I told you I'm not good at math. You already knew this. Alright, you win. I'm off it. You win. Next. Submit. I'm not going to board in Leylands against them. We need a Doom Scoop emote. Want Fatal Push? Well, these are all Karn targets, and I don't want to board them in. I mean, I guess maybe I could bring in some of the ones that I'm less likely to search for. Like Sundering Titan's not very great, but it's just like a fine body. Wurmcoil Engine. Maybe Stonebrain. Okay, I guess you can sell me on something like that. Spellbomb just to draw a card. Okay, let's try that. This Fatal Push is bad. What happens when I reach the follower goal? Well, we hit 20k, and then I change the follower goal to 25k. It's just a milestone. Like, it's not anything specific that's going to happen when we get to 20k. It's just like, you know, kind of something that I'm aiming for towards the end of the year. We celebrate. 2 Urborgs, huh? Turn 2 Bowmaster. Grow hair at 20k. Maybe I'll shave my entire beard and go clean shaven. I've done that before, but I kind of hate it. I'm gonna try this. It's a bit sus, but I'll try it. Okay. Good thing I didn't mold the Thoughtseize. Blue Tron with Leyline of Sanctity, huh? I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Nobody has ever beaten Blue Tron in the history of Magic. And that's a fact. You cannot convince me otherwise. A full-time Blue Eye Control player? No. Maybe 20k subs, but not 20k followers. Could have main phased that. It just wasn't meant to be, alright? Can't blame me for getting tilted about playing against Blue Tron. The deck is just too good. It is simply just too good. Okay, I'm gonna double cycle here. So I'll pay a black, and then I will also cling this. Oh, I don't need to cling in response because they're... Yeah, I can cling their Condescend. So I can let that resolve. But I do need to find a non-Urborg land. Okay, that helps. Foil playset of Dovin's Vetoes. Maybe some Teferi Hero of Dominarias. They have Tron next turn. How about a Field of Ruin? Good enough for me. So I'm not going to pop it yet. I'm going to wait until they pop the map. And if they don't pop the map, then I will just field them in their draw step. Okay, they are going to pop the map, which is interesting. Let's go after the power plant. And then I'll not make the same mistake as last time. I'll play the Bowmaster main phase. No, it's actually better. I know this is going to sound weird, but it's better to leave the tower in play, because if they have to find Tron, they have access to less mana, right? Because if they like map for a land and then they have Tron after that, they have 2 mana versus 3 mana. So it's usually better to leave the tower in play. Doomwake Secret Lair would have which cards? Well, definitely Doomwake Giant. Probably Crashing Footfalls. Probably something from like the old standard mono blue devotion deck. I'm sure there's some other cards that I'm like synonymous with. I can't think of them off the top of my head though. Ooh, that's a good draw. All right. So how much mana do we have? We have 7. Yes, I'm fine, newbie. I'm fine. Can we stop mentioning it, please? I don't know if you're trolling or not, but. Just like had a couple people mention it. It's like, it's all good. Just like kind of a weird question to ask somebody. I don't know. Just could Edict Karn? Edict Karn sounds nice. Yeah, I like Edict Karn. Or sorry, Edict Ring. I meant Edict Ring. Okay, let's hope they don't have a second Karn. I can easily beat a Wurmcoil Engine. A power plant would be nice. Let's just play Wurmcoil Engine. I can beat a Wurmcoil. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. That one's a-okay with me. I mean, 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 is 10, 12. Do I even play a second ring? Yeah, Bomac Courier. Even know if it's worth playing a second ring. I mean, it probably is, just so I can get protection from the Wurmcoil for a turn. Maybe I should have played my land first. This doesn't exile, does it? No. But I can kill the Wurmcoil now, and then Damnation next turn. We have to dodge them drawing a payoff. Go. Yeah, nobody can ever call me ringless. I got rings, alright. Definitely got rings. Okay, they're holding up a bunch of mana. Would love to find a Demolition Field. Oh, wait. Because their lands are swamps. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, that kind of does something. I think I'm gonna... yeah, let's cycle one of these first. I can also blow up Hall and Island if I wanted to. Another Damnation. Am I drawing more cards this turn? Probably not, so let's do this so I can have more mana. Same thing as last turn, right? 6, 10, 12. Do you think they counter Karn if I cast it first? Because I kind of want to bait their counterspell with Karn. Yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance they counter Karn if I cast this first. And then we can slam Titan and cut them off Tron. The fact that Sundering Titan is going to blow up a Tron land is insane. Okay, well, they didn't counter Karn. That's certainly interesting. Coating? I mean, it still might be better to just play the Sundering Titan, right? Coating cuts them off of 3 mana. They'd still have 8 mana on their turn. Yeah, they also might just not have the counterspell. But I guess I can Coating and do another ring. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Let's play Coating. I need 10 mana. Play another ring. Yeah, I wonder if they just didn't have the counterspell the entire time. Damnation instead of ring. I mean, I can always just chump block for a turn, right? Oh, but they have the Hall. Good point. Sorry, what? Excuse me? Well, I didn't play around that one. I'll tell you that much. All right, you got it. That resolves. So I guess we play the Bowmaster main phase, so I don't have to discard. Sure. I mean, the thing about this is I still have a boatload of mana next turn, so it's like they're not cutting me off mana. They can deal me 13, but who really cares? I think we're still fine. Is this Commander? I guess so. I didn't know this. Let's see the title of the YouTube video now. EDH Andy brings deck to modern event and gets slaughtered. Get the card on top. Oh, yeah, I do still have protection this turn. Right. Yeah, I do still have protection. Teleria West. They're getting a Ballista? I'd be pretty happy with that because I have Damnation. Yeah. They go to Scryfall and they just search. They search for like their blue Tron cards and they sort by price. They're like, man, this card's $30. It has to be good in this deck. Why else would it be $30? They got Field of Ruin. Well, I did play a second Urborg. Maybe they'll cut me off of Urborg. Oh, you fucking love to see it. Not stream sniping, we know that. God, you absolutely love to see it. Kind of awkward. Because I can't... Well, maybe it's better to field here. Okay, how much mana do I have if I field? I can cut them off Tron. Well, Titan Damnation's weird, because I wouldn't have the Urborg in play, so their Tron lands wouldn't be swamps. Yeah, man. It's probably better to Urborg, right? Yeah, let's Urborg. So then we can go 7, 12, lead Titan. I guess they can just counter Titan. Well, they didn't. Swamp Island. Done. Damnation. Island, swamp. Done. Alright, your turn. Oh, man. Somebody... Mom, get the camera! Mom, get the camera! Nice Tron lands, by the way. And here we see the classic combination of Urborg and Sundering Titan. Yeah, was that good? I can't tell. They have 2 mines. I'm just going to try to cut them off the hall. Alright, they didn't want to play anymore. Cool. Redemption for punting the shit out of game 1. Oh, man, that was hot. Chad, if you're not hyped about that, I don't know what you're going to be hyped about. That was fucking hot. Thoughtseize, Urborg, Coffers, Karn. Sand seems fine. Less good now. Less good now. Yeah, we have something to do. Okay, no turn 3 Tron. I think I'm going to hold the Troll, because I have enough lands, and I might just hardcast it. Well, I guess that's the plan. Guess we're trolling this game. Up, JS. Who is mine? In before Why You Not Cast Thoughtseize streamer. Okay, I guess we do a little pewing. Do a little pew-pewing on the channel. Okay, no Tron is nice. This is kind of fine because we have Karn for the ring, so it's not even that bad. Turn the Leyline into an artifact, turn the artifact into a creature, Damnation. Could do that. Didn't have to hit myself. I did. I didn't want to target the Bowmaster, right? I actually drew the Damnation, which is pretty funny. Put it in response. They have a Leyline. Okay, what are we getting off of this? I think we're just getting Coating, right? Yeah, we're just getting Coating 100%. This turn I might cycle one of the trolls. All good, Lupo. All good. That's not Tron. It's good for us. I guess we have to hope they don't have their own Karn. It's also not a Field of Ruin. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling. I have 5 mana. Repeal the Karn. Okay. I mean, I could just cast it next turn and still also cast the Coating, right? Just start blowing up their lands. We're actually kind of in a fine spot. And we get to attack them for 6. We're kind of chilling. I will cycle one of these. What's up, Mossy? I'm good. I'm good. I think we're doing alright. Second Coffers goes brazy. Okay, let's go 5. Play Karn. I wonder if they have Force of Negation in their deck. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, so let's target... Which one do they search for? They search for mine. Let's target mine. Attack you for 6, I guess? I mean... Go to 13. Now they can't use Ring. We are chillin'. I think we're going to win this match, chat. I think we are about to be 4-0. Can use Coating to kill Leyline. Well, I can Coating the Leyline and then Wrath. But the problem with that is then I lose my big token, right? Oh, Bloodchief. Yeah, but like, why do I care about the Leyline if the ring is shut off by Karn, right? Also, now I get the Bloodchief's Thirst the Karn. Animate the ring. They can't really attack, though, right? Okay, so let's go play Demolition Field. Pop the Urza's Mine. Get a Swamp. And then we can go... kick Bloodchief's Thirst on this. Coating your... I guess Academy Ruins. Should I cut them off blue, maybe? Cut them off blue, I guess. And then pass. Alright, go. No attacks this turn, but we're alright. Yeah, I know it can block. There's no point in casting Damnation, because that doesn't blow up the ring. I don't know how they get out of this, though. They have no Tron pieces. They have 1 Tron piece. It's gonna take a lot for them to get out of this. I mean, that would be fine if I didn't have a billion swamps in play. I don't think that's good enough. 2 mana. Are they bouncing the token? Confused. Wait, wasn't it better to Spreading Seas the Cabal Coffers? Yeah, I don't know why they did that. They should have Spreading Seas the Cabal Coffers. I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways. Coating your island. Yeah, Spreading Seas pre-banned and Historic. Too strong. Alright, kill your island. Move to the combat phase. Attack you for 3. They go to 6. They go to 4. Chat, it is time. It is time. Hardcast, baby. Hardcast. Tron player, nothing makes sense. Yeah, that's true. Alright, 4-0, chat. 4-0. It's been a while since I've been 4-0 in a Dono deck. We gotta get some hype in the chat. Alright, Gigantha has entered the revealed card zone. So, this is good against most Gigantha decks, because if they're Shadow, we have Bowmaster Damnation, and if they're Tron, we have Double Field. So I think this hand's a keep. We get a Septimus Harm Request as well. In the queue. Looks like Jund Saga. Hand's also fine against Jund Saga, because, again, we have Double Field to keep them off Saga, which is nice. Entire Dono Day of Delver decks. Kerbro's just gonna hijack the stream. They took Bowmaster. Kind of makes me think they have their own Bowmaster. Okay, that's fine, because we have Field. Well, they do get 1 token out of it. Pretty happy if they take Trolls, so I'm not going to cycle here. Also, now I might just want to keep it in hand to potentially hardcast. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if I find coffers, I can just hardcast this. So let's just not play it. It's a really good fucking draw. Def Chad, thank you for the 30 months of support. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 30. Dear Modern Chat, don't forget, this Saturday, if you are interested, signups are still available this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. How realistic do I think Fairies is going to become in Pioneer? I think all of the Fairies they've spoiled so far are kind of unplayable. They're all so bad. So I'm a little skeptical. Okay, I think I'm going to field this one now. Also, they didn't take the Damnation. That's very, very interesting. Kind of surprised by that. Get a Swamp. What about Adventures in Pioneer? I think Balloon is kind of cracked. I will be testing quite a bit of Adventures. So, also, I did a little bit of I recorded a video earlier today that I'm going to try to get out either tonight or tomorrow morning. And I talked about, like, there's about 20 cards in the spoiler that I wanted to really go over in depth. So be on the lookout for that video, like I said, either tonight or tomorrow morning. And that is one of the cards that I talked about. Hype Train chat, don't let it die. Don't let the Hype Train die. Don't let the Hype Train die. Okay, now we just ring, right? Because they can't Thoughtseize us now. No, chat, you let it die. Chat, the Hype Train, come back. Yeah, I waited till they made a token so I could play around Bowmaster. Oh god, that's a fucking draw and a half. I think we win this game. I guess they can get Needle on Ring, but I'm okay with that. And they know about Damnation. What's Balloon? Oh, no. What was it called? Balloona Grand Squall. The card? Balloona Grand Squall. Yeah, this thing. This card is... I think this card is cracked. I know a lot of people are memeing on me, and they're comparing it to Savage Knuckleblade, and I understand that Savage Knuckleblade was essentially never a playable card. I don't know, just like, the mana discount, like imagine a curve, and I know this is like Magical Christmas Land, but turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Balloona Grand Squall, turn 3 double Bone Crusher, or double Lovestruck Beast, right? Like, this card has some really fucked up curves. I think it's good. Yeah, they got Deskin popped it. Oh, they are so dead. It is so Jover. I don't know why they didn't get Needle. Now they can't even Bowmaster me. Chat, it is Jover. I think I'm not going to field them. I want to say field for Saga. Also, giving them green's kind of sus. Yeah, we can just chill. I don't know how we lose this game. DT, what's up, Ed? DT, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Raider alert, we are 4-0. We are playing for a trophy. I repeat, this is a trophy match. I think we are potentially at a position where we can no longer lose. But thanks again for the raid, buddy. I appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream. Alright, they're probably going to concede to this Fatal Push. Draw 3. Kind of sort of bricked off. We can loot with Cling to Dust. Doing this first in case we find a second Coffers. That works too. So let's play... I guess we can play Field of Ruin. Go here, make 6. Play Sheoldred. And maybe I should just play Troll that turn. Go. Let's save the March. This is the easiest Gambit too. Yeah, this matchup seems pretty lopsided. Like, I don't know what their sideboard consists of, but this has to be the nightmare matchup for the Jund Saga deck. Because they can heat the Sheoldred. I don't even really care. Yeah, that's just, like, fine. Is this deck actually good? Absolutely. This deck is very good. I think it is. Yeah, the Coffers deck is nuts. Especially with Ring. The deck just has access to so many things. Yeah, that is not sufficient. That is not sufficient. What are the bad matchups? I think Control is a little sketchy because you have a lot of dead cards game 1, but you can definitely make the matchup fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we Control, and then I'm going to use the rest of my mana to kill the Ragavan. 15. Should be good enough. I think against combo decks you can't do too much. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how good Karn is in the combo matchup. Discard spells versus Control. No, I get that, but, like, you just have a lot of dead cards game 1. You have, like, 4 Fatal Push, multiple Damnations. Like, it's not clear that Edicts and Bloodchief's Thirst are good. Like, you definitely have a lot of bricks. Scam is tough. Yeah, post-board you have 4 Leylines. So I can imagine Scam being better post-board with that setup. Tarmogoyf and the double Fatal Push. I mean, they're allowed to keep playing. I'm not making them stay here, you know? Okay, so let's start here. No, come back. Where'd you go? Love seeing Troll in play. I was going to cast another one, to be honest with you. Do we want Leyline against Jund Saga? Maybe? What is it better than? Could be alright. It's only really good against, like, Ren and Tarmogoyf. Well, they just Thoughtseize us the turn before, but I guess they didn't know about the 4 cards we drew for turn. Yeah, it's okay against Heat, too. This list only plays 7 fields. We kind of trimmed on field to play Troll. What is... Okay, let me ask you another question. What is Leyline better than? Because we can't really afford to cut Trolls, given that we kind of need them as mana sources. And I'm just not convinced that Leyline is better than any of these cards. Maybe Thoughtseize? We could try cutting all the Thoughtseizes on the draw, maybe? Alright, let's try that and see how it feels. I'm not convinced that's correct, but let's see how it feels. No, I want to keep all the removal. I don't want to cut a single Damnation against the Urza Saga deck. I feel like Leyline's really good against dedicated graveyard decks. I would tend to agree with you, but I think one of the ways we lose this game is if they, like, keep us off balance a little bit and set up Ren. Ren Boseiju is my biggest worry. So Leyline shutting off Ren Boseiju is kind of nice. Because I think that's their only path to victory. Also, for all the wonderful new folks here on the stream, welcome. My name is Doomwake. We play a lot of Modern on the channel. If you are new here and you want to, if you enjoy the content, please consider hitting that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, and really helps out the stream. We are making the push to 20k followers. How rough did the Urza Sword League end up being? 2 and 3, but it was like, it was, I think the most impressive 2 and 3 I've ever seen. Thoughts on letting Ragavan hit me? That I can Bowmaster the Ragavan? That's just kind of sus, right? Like, if they have Goyf, I have this anyways. Okay. They don't have Goyf. They probably have their own Bowmaster. So I'll just hold up mana. I mean, I'll hold up mana anyways, but... Too easy. Too easy. Just gonna do this now. Do I play any Legacy? I play some Legacy on the weekends, but I don't usually play Legacy Leagues. Mostly just challenges when I, like, have free time or need some content to make. These are Unfinity Swamps. They have another... Are they missing another land drop? I think they know about the Alpine Moon Urborg interaction. They do, okay. They do know. It's fine. We can just, like, cast our spells at a normal clip. Especially if they're missing a land drop. Second Bowmaster? Surely I'm not that lucky, right? It's pretty good, too. What are they going to get off Haywire Might this turn? Let's attack, I think. I would like to find a land that's not Urborg, so I can just jam Ring next turn. Just going to pass. No reason to do anything now. Yeah, maybe Map. Or Springleaf. I mean, I could play around them getting Springleaf by killing both main phase, but then they could just go, like, float, get a map. So I'll just see what they get first. And then we can act accordingly. And Ring. Well, we don't know they play Map and Drum, but we're just going to think of what they could get. They named Karn, not Ring. Okay. Fine with this. We just want to find a land that's not Urborg. Just going to push that. Maybe it's better to march it. Well, no, I have to Edict here, right? Yeah, because my plan is play Ring. So I have to Edict either way. Could have maybe saved the Edict for Goyf and used the March. Maybe that was better. Okay, well, had it. I guess the question is, how do we get this off the battlefield without access to Karn? I'm not sure that we can, right? I mean, we don't really need to. We can just beat them with, like, Bowmasters and Trolls. Can also draw Leyline the Void. I'm going to pay Mana Traders. Do you have a code if I help you? Exclamation point Mana Traders in the chat. I do. The stream is sponsored by the one and only Mana Traders. All right, I said GG's. Chat, we did it. We did it. Woo! Believers rejoice. Believers rejoice. You absolutely love to see it. Well, Zach Young, I don't know if you're here right now, if you're going to be watching the VOD. 5-0, so deck's perfect, never change it, wouldn't touch a single card. Absolutely perfect deck list. But really, I mean, I could definitely see playing the 4th Bowmaster. I really like the Trolls quite a bit. It's not a very common card to see play in these decks, but they actually came up a couple of times, just being able to hardcast them when you have an abundance of mana and you can't find a Karn or a Ring. So yeah, they actually pulled their weight, was a big fan of them. I think the removal split's perfect, like 2 Edict, 2 Thirst. The 3 Clings were great, just being able to cycle when you have extra mana, gain life against burn. 2 Sheoldred, 3 Damnation. I could maybe see 3 Sheoldred, 2 Damnation. I think I would like that split more. But yeah, deck was pretty perfect. Not really much to say. If you made all the way to the end of the video, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. We got I don't know how to say that. Kinjin? I think I got that right. Kinjin, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the sub.